Hi, we are Black Templar, and this is our current build for Project AYM. Uh, for this week, we mainly focus on tweaking the aesthetics and trying to fix the save system for the game. I'll start with the aesthetics, then I'll move on to the tweaks for the save system. Before we start, I just want to give you guys a quick heads up. I currently have the music set to 0 for recording purposes, but the sound effects will still be at medium level, just so you guys can still hear the sound effects without my voice being drowned out by the music. So one of the first changes is the main menu. We switched it from the traditional white and black to gray and green. It's to match with the aesthetic of our game. We're going for a more mechanical feel. You'll also see that within the levels themselves. So let's go to play and level 1. Now, originally there is more to the changes to the player camera. At the moment, there is simply a player cam icon in the corner of the screen. Uh, there was more to this, such as a blue edge border similar to the font of the player camera, as well as a visual effect placed on top to give it uh, this old TV feel to it. However, it was causing issues with the menu buttons, such as like pause, reset. It will also lock out the player for when they complete the level. The player was unable to actually press the buttons to either retry, go back to the level select menu, or go to the next level. So at the moment, we simply remove the borders and the screen filter, so that way the player can still play the game as is. Now next is the save system. So currently we beat level 1. If the player exits the menu, plays it again, the level is still unlocked. However, they do have an option within the menu to clear the data, which will reload the main menu scene when you press play. The levels are still reset to their original default format. Now, the original way the save system was supposed to work was that even when you exited the game itself, you were able to save your information, your scores, and the levels you beat. However, it's been causing too many issues. Uh, so for now, we just kept it a simple level save format where um, it would only save the data for that current play session. If you exit out and went back in, the levels would revert back to their original state. We're still trying to figure that issue out. At the moment, we might just resort to a simpler way of saving the data. We might even have to start over, delete the scripts we currently have for the save system and start over. But other than that, these are the tweaks we've made to this week's build. Thank you for your time. Have a wonderful week.